Make sure you keep the 13 Weather Authority app handy over the next 24 hours as we are looking at multiple rounds of thunderstorms. One coming in over tonight. So after midnight, we may hear a couple downpours hit our roofs. And then in the morning, more rounds of storms, but these look to be mostly in southern Wisconsin. The main event occurs after 5 o'clock tomorrow. A line of strong, possibly severe thunderstorms on the way. So definitely pay attention to that one. And that's why we want you to have that app handy, because that will give you alerts if we do see any severe weather. We could, because of the multiple rounds of rain, may see some flash flooding in spots. There is a watch out for Rock, Greene, Stevenson, and Joe Davies counties. This is through tomorrow evening. No flooding ongoing right now, but multiple rounds of heavy rainfall. The air is so humid that produces lots of torrential downpours. That could result in some flash flooding at times, so just make sure that you stay alert, and if you do see anything flooded, especially flooded roads, do not drive through them. First up, the heat. So we do have temperatures back near the 90s. It'll feel like the middle to upper 90s with the heat index. So continue to pace yourself and stay hydrated. As you can see, multiple rounds of storms may help us cool off ever so briefly, but plan on another hot and humid day amongst all these storms. A cold front will help get rid of all that by Sunday, but that front sparks scattered severe weather across the Midwest, including for our area, damaging wind gusts, the main threat. Also flooding rainfall, a threat as that line of thunderstorms comes through. So here's future track for most of Saturday. You can see in the morning, that's where all the thunderstorms are across southern Wisconsin, which is why those flood watches are out, watching for that potential for flash flooding. We'll continue to have on and off storms really through the morning right along the state line. We get into the evening, and that's when, as you can see, northern Illinois may get in on the action. A line of strong, possibly severe thunderstorms coming through, especially around sunset. Watch that coming in from the northwest and be ready to take action as quickly as possible. If you hear thunder, get indoors and tune into us for alerts throughout the remainder of the evening. We then have the storms exit and things change up a ton. After hitting 90 for another day in a row, we are back to the low 80s with low humidity for Sunday. It's going to be a world of a difference. We'll have much more comfortable conditions because we get out of that muggy territory. We're right in that humid territory for a bit. Spike coming next week, and then comfortable weather going into the middle of next week. That's as temperatures change plenty. We go from the 90s to the 80s, back to the 90s, then the low 80s, that low humidity by the middle of next week. Nice to have those comfortable days sprinkled in your most accurate 10-day forecast. We continue to dance back and forth like this as we go throughout next week and into early next month. In the 4-degree guarantee, just a degree off the bullseye, pushing that cash total closer to record territory.